Well, this encounter that happened today it's just that a lot of persons their feelings were at stake, and as I tell you, I plan to kick over the apple cart today. Just want to big up Father God for protecting me in that accident. It was very scary. To be honest, I'm kind of disappointed, and it's just the will to allow Ricardo Scott to come back and race. Trust me, to the way I feel like to throw in the towel, but I'm not a quitter. I'll be back.
Ricardo had an incident. His car was totaled, and Ricardo is here today. Ricardo, first thing first, how is it so far?
Excellent, because we're gone 2 of 2. Yeah, I was looking for the red CRX. When I came, I heard that there's a possibility that he might not be here.
Okay.
I kept my fingers crossed that he would show up, but so it go. Mr. Murray, you need to present yourself to the track.
But Ricardo, how difficult was it though to build a car within like a few weeks, like what, 6 weeks?
Roughly.
How challenging, or what's the most challenging part?
All right. Everything was challenging, I'm going to tell you. With the help of Father God, we made it possible. However, I must take my hat off to my father and my brother. Right? They were the drive. They came and said, all right, we're going to do this, and they helped. Other persons came on board, but my father and my brother was there with us, you know, through the thick and thin. When this break and we get frustrated and we say, boy, I wonder if we really must rebuild about the car, you know, because we get frustrated at some point.
You mentioned rebuild. Now, is this the same car?
No, it's not.
Total different
chassis. Total different chassis.
Wow.
Yeah, total different chassis.
Now, what is it that drives Ricardo to not throw in the towel? I mean, this is a second major incident. Why not throw in the towel and say, boy,
You know, this is what I love. From a little boy growing up, I always wanted to be here racing at Dover, right? And I have a family support that want to see me out there and want to see me win. So my wife, my brother, my father, my daughter, my friends and family, they are the ones pushing me. You know, so I have to just do it for them.
Alright, one thing I must say though, you really have the support of your family. Every race
meet they are here with me. Yeah man.
Yeah man. But Ricardo, we could see a lot more now, but I'll catch up with you later.
Definitely.
Right? One love.
Yeah man. Alright, cool.
Hold on, how this one?
What's going on, boss?
You good?
Yeah, man.
With the machine there, and this way race October?
If the car not ready, let's drive this. But the car is ready.
Yeah.
We're just doing some little tweaks, suspension and engine tweaks. So the car will be ready for you.
Definitely. So you said the fans must look out.
Of course, man. You know that I don't disappoint you.
Hey everyone, this is Ricardo Scott, driver of the Cars Ricardo Parts EK Honda Civic, car number 34, racing from Westmoreland, Savlamar to be exact, and I'm a circuit racer.
What inspired you to start racing?
Well, from a younger age, my father bringing me to Dover. From a little boy, going to Dover and seeing the cars, seeing the drivers, and I just fell in love with motorsports from a tender age. Decided to get into motorsports. I started racing with a Toyota Corolla, a rear-wheel drive, I think it was 76 or 82. It's a KP 61 style, I think it was. I did drag race with that car. I participated in Dexterity. After selling that car, I purchased a Peanut 1976 rear-wheel drive Corolla, and I participated in Dexterities again with that car, mostly rally sprints, and then I decided to venture into circuit racing with that car. It was in blue and white when I brought it to Dover, and after the Peanut, I decided to make this step forward and go into racing Hondas. I purchased an EF Honda Civic, and that had in a B18 motor inside of it, and then that car got written off at Dover. It turned over into the chicane around the back of the track, and then I built another car, built another EK, and that one got written off Easter Monday, and now I have another EK again, which is the winning car.
You had in mind to go evolution, correct?
Yeah.
You said you'll be back. Will it be another EK or an EF or EG?
Ever.
Well, I am an Evolution fan from day one. I'm just an Evo lover. So after the incident at Dover on Easter Monday, I was saying that if I am able to build another car, it would have to be another Evolution. But when I told her that the next car coming is going to be an Evolution, what had happened is that the car that I had my eyes on, that car was sold. So I have to put that off, so I just got back another EK.
We all have a point where we decide that we want to be more competitive. You know, we start off at a certain point, you know, to get our feet wet in racing. But at what point did you decide that you wanted to be more competitive as a racer?
Alright, well, to be competitive at Dover, it takes a lot of money. I'm a budget racer. When I started racing at Dover, it wasn't really the intention of going this big. I didn't have the intention of running the MP class any at all, because the higher I go, the higher the expense. So after sitting down with my crew chief and the family, and we talk about it, and we decide to here, if we're going to do this, might as well we just do it and done. So over the COVID, we decided, all right, we're not going to bother to run the IP class anymore, because I've been winning the IP class for some time now. So we decided to take it another step, run the MP class. So we just decided that, hey, whatever it takes, we're going to run the MP class this year and go for the MP1 championship.
Well, as I tell you, I plan to kick over the Apple Cart today.
For somebody who don't understand why we spend so much money on these machines, right? Why is it that you race?
Alright, for me, reason why I race is, for one, I love motor racing. And as I said earlier, this whole thing about motorsport is coming from a tender age. It's not like I got big and I saw my friends doing it and want to be a part of it. Motor racing was a part of me growing up as a youngster. So it was just natural for me to just flow and just be a part of motorsports. It's something that I love. It's just the love for it, you know. So it's just love, and I also do it to give my brand some exposure as well, Ricardo Parts. Main challenge for me as a circuit racer, well, as I said, motor racing is very expensive. To buy the parts for the car, fuel and tires, these are the most expensive thing. I'll just narrow it down to tires. When it comes down to tire, that's where all the money is, in the tire and the fuel. So for me, that's my challenge. So if I can get a sponsor to come on board with us and be a part of the team to make all of this happen, we'll appreciate it. Easter Monday. Well, that day was a day and a day. Well, over the COVID, as I said, we decided to campaign the MP1 class. Mr. Murray, who is the faster car in the class, I spoke to him the day before, you know, because, you know, we're talking as competitors and stuff, and we're saying that we're going to keep the racing clean, and you know, just competitors talking to each other and stuff, and it's all right, cool. However, on the first race of the day, race 1, went out on the grid. I was in good spirit, car felt good, everything was on point. However, rain fell for the entire weekend, so I didn't get a good qualifying time because of mud on the track and stuff like that, and yellow flags on the track. Anyway, I qualified second in the class behind Mr. Murray. However, on the grid, there were, I think, about 4 cars separating us on the grid. So when the green flag was waved, I passed 2 cars on the straight coming down. Going down into corner 1, saw Mr. Murray, pulled up beside him, coming down towards spectator corner. We were side by side, and I actually went for the corner, outbraked him for the corner, so I held the inside line of the corner, and on my way driving out of the apex of the corner and straightening up the car, I just feel a little nudge, and I just felt the car just swerve towards the left. At that moment when I felt the car move to the left, I said wow, and that was it. That's when everything happened. After the car settled, I checked myself, make sure that everything was okay, and pulled my harness, and I came through and walked out of the car. It's a blessing to walk from an accident like that, because I've seen lesser accident to that magnitude and broken hand, even loss of life. So I'm grateful for that. However, after coming out of the car and thing, the race was red flagged. After that race, they went ahead and started racing again. But after the race, I was expecting to hear something from my competitor, Mr. Murray. Up to this day, he hasn't called me or said anything like, "You're okay" or anything like that. And that was one of the things that got me upset. I didn't get any justice from the JMMC nor the JRDC at large. The ruling that they gave was ludicrous, and that was kind of what brought me back to racing. And because it's like I just have this thing about me that I'm a go-getter type of guy. So once I set out on a task, I'm going to do it. So I didn't let the accident hinder me. But upon this point, I still need to hear something, concrete and the final of the incident. But it's kind of behind me now, but needs some form of closure, but I'm alright mentally and stuff like that. But persons looking on the outside, looking in, who have known about the incident and stuff like that, this is for them to get some form of closure as well, because a lot of persons were there and witnessing the accident and stuff. So I've been hearing talks that they had ruled it as an racing incident, but I don't buy that one. Evidence is there to see. If we look at F1 and we look at how racing is being done on a professional level, it's it's unbelievable to rule something like that as a racing incident. Alright, so for someone who is coming into circuit racing, I can tell you based on experience, you have to be willing to learn. That's the first thing, willing to learn. As everybody know, this sport is very expensive, so you can make a lot of mistakes along the way. So that's why I said you have to be willing to learn. Try to do things for yourself that will kind of cut down some of the costs. Read a lot, read a lot. And it's not hard to get into circuit racing in Jamaica. All you need is to have a proper mindset, have a car, and you can even start just into the bracket 45 class, and you take your way, moving your way up the ranks. But most and foremost, it's just to have a mindset to be a go-getter, because it is easy to get discouraged, it is easy to get fed up. It's a lot of work. It's a work within a work within a work. So fans might be out there, you come on a race day and you see the cars out there driving. It takes a lot to be out there just to even run one lap. So when you see a car out there running 8 laps, it's just a lot of work. You have to just put in the work. The one thing that I would like to say to the JRDC is, on a race day, right, I don't think that it's the driver's duty to come and make a protest of an incident. The club is there, the steward is there, the clerk of the course is there. All these officials are there to watch the race and to make the ruling. You know, as an accident happen, somebody should be there to say, all right, this is what happened, this driver got the wrong. If there's a penalty to be served for race 2, if it happened in race 1, you serve the penalty and you move on. If it cannot be done right there and then, this penalty should not be left lingered there and you have another race meet coming and nothing is being coming forth. You know, so to the club, I just would want them to act in a more professional manner and to just give all competitors the equal right. You know, it's kind of scary to know that we have a club and some competitors are okay with something and some is not okay. We have to try to strike a balance, you know, so that's just it.
For fans, all your fans in and around Savlamar, right? What you have to tell them? I mean, the upcoming meet, October 17th, what you have to tell them?
Well, come out early. The team is ready, the car is ready, I am ready, and as I say, we're going for the championship, and I think that we can wrap up the championship for this event. So come on out, I need everybody's support. I just need the support. October 17, Heroes of Speed, you know, Dover Raceway. Ricardo Scott will be there.
Mad.
Yeah. Shout out, I want to big up 876 Street first and foremost. Big up my team, big up my sponsor, Ricardo Auto Parts, Scott & Son Funeral Service and Supplies, Excess Energy Drink, Amzile. Thank you so much. I want to big you up and I just want to make everybody proud. Big up my family. You know, they're always there with me. My wife, my daughter, my father, my brother, everybody, family, friends, everybody just support the movement. We are going for the championship. So I want to big you up and big up 876 Streets.
Thank you for watching another video production of 876 Streets. Subscribing to our channel definitely means a lot to us. Thanks for your continuous support.
Now go ever find nobody like me, and you don't know reggae rock soul, dance all a rules of free me, yeah. Check